Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Victoria, and welcome to my first video of 2026. In this video, we are going to be doing a combination of 3 different stores, just kind of a haul of things I've accumulated in the last couple of days. So a lot of it is winter clothes, and a couple of like accessories, and I think 2 items are a little bit more springy. But other than that, if it sounds like something you're interested, then let's get right into it. All right, so we're gonna do this in no exact order of like stores, but more of just categories. So I'm gonna start off with the biggest part of my haul, which is jackets. And yeah, we'll just get into it. So I did purchase all of these items within the last like 3 days. So I typically try to get items right when the like season is ending, just so that I can add some pieces to my collection, and also because usually the prices are just so good. At this time of the year, they are trying to get rid of a lot of like their fall and winter clothes to bring in all of the summer and spring items. So I take full advantage of that and stock up on really great pieces that I can wear next year, as well as the remainder of this year. So the first jacket I did pick up was this one from Old Navy. I did get this in an extra small, and this is saying it was $89.99, but I know it was 60% off. So I do believe I paid like 30 something dollars for it. I do not own anything that's like plaid, so I really like this jacket. And I do own this in the camel color from Old Navy, and it has been my go-to jacket to wear when the weather is not like super, super cold here in Chicago. So I did pick this one up as well. I really like the way it fits, and yeah, I think I'm gonna get a lot of great use out of this. I might try on just the jackets, but I'm not gonna try on any of the other items. I will do those in a separate haul just so that this video is not extremely lengthy. So that was jacket number 1. Okay, so jacket number 2 is the exact same style, but it is in just black. I do have a long black jacket, quite a few, but I feel like this one's a little bit more like casual, in my opinion. I could also dress this up, but it just feels a little bit more like loose. My other ones are a little bit more fitted. So I did pick this one up, I think with like a really cute colored scarf. This is gonna be really, really nice. And I don't know what size I got this one. I tried to get them both in extra small. Oh, this has so much static on it. This one is a size small. I don't know if you guys can hear all the static. Oh, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'll have to figure out how to get that out. But this one wasn't a small. I do not think they had an extra small. So I just picked it up in this size, but it still fits pretty nice. And if I need to, I can just get the arms tailored. I think the length is still pretty good. And again, same price, same discount, so around 30 something dollars, 33, 36, I can't really remember. Okay. The next jacket I picked up was this one. And let me tell you, not Old Navy. Old Navy I love, love. H&M is my go-to store for jackets always. I want to say like 97% of my closet is jackets from H&M. I think they have amazing quality. They literally are made to last years. There's some that I've had for around 10 years now. So thankfully I don't grow anymore. But they still look like I just bought them, yesterday. And I feel that at the end of the season, they have the best prices on their jackets. So I did pick up this little suede-ish blazer jacket. This was originally $69.99. I did get it in an extra small, and I paid $24.99 for it. And this just looks so good on. I feel like I should change the shirt. I feel like this might not be the right top to wear it with. But again, it is so pretty, and my outfit is just this sweater shirt with some jeans and then my little pointy-toed kitten heels. And if you guys are on the lookout or on the market for some jeans, I highly recommend picking these up. I got these from Shein, but I absolutely love them because they are lined with fur inside. Amazing. I did own them previously, and I think one of my hauls, like in one of my videos from a Shein haul, I purchased the cream colored ones and I love them. I wore them to death even in the last few cold months of this last year, 2025. But they were getting dirty from the snow and all of the salt. So I went to see if they had them in any other colors, and I picked up a denim pair and then this black pair. So amazing. I love them. You don't have to wear anything underneath and they keep you warm. So highly recommend picking those up. But back to the jacket. It's just this really nice chocolate brown suede. It looks like a blazer. I love that the pockets are pretty deep. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I do think I can cuff either of the sleeves a little bit more because I like them to hit right at my wrist, or I will have to get it tailored. But that is the least of my worries right now because I got a steal on the jacket. So I just wanted to pick it up and would do alterations later. So that's this one. All right, the next one I picked up was this jacket. This is in a size extra small. It was $44.99 and I got it for $17.99. And I think this is just so beautiful. I will say the inside of this jacket feels a little bit cheap. I wasn't too happy with that, but in my opinion, it made up for it with these really pretty buttons and the trimming along the entire coat. So I think the outside looks a little bit more expensive than the inside actually feels. But again, I would probably be wearing this with some kind of sweater underneath. So I'm not really gonna have that touching my skin. But I mean, the material looks beautiful. It's so soft. It's just the inside lining that I'm not too crazy about. I think they could have added like a lining inside. This just feels like it was half done. But other than that, I think the coat is still really, really pretty for this jacket. So yeah. All right, so the next one I picked up is this chocolate brown. It almost looks like a military style coat. I'm not really sure. Sorry, my hair keeps like sticking to my lip gloss. I'm not really sure what the style of this jacket is, but I like it. I love the gold details, the buttons, and it even has a button on the pocket. And the inside of this one is so nicely done. It is fur lined, like faux fur. I did get this in a size medium because it was the only size available. And it was originally $59.99 and I got it for $24.99. But this is just stunning. And again, I don't think I'm wearing the right shirt to try these all on with. But I did just come back from running to H&M to get a couple other items that are included in this haul because I couldn't stop thinking about them. So I felt I needed them in my wardrobe. But I did cuff the sleeves. Yeah, I cuffed the sleeves on my own on this, and I think it still looks really pretty. The cuff held up, as well as I loved the fur just popping through. But yeah, this was the other jacket. I actually am just going to show you this shirt because I did pick this up. It was included in this haul, but I felt the need to change because I think that other sweater with all the thicker furred coats was making it very staticky. So I did pick this up. It was $6.99, originally $14.99, and I got this in a size large because it was the only size that looked close to what I was going for. I was going for more of like a looser fit and not such a tight fit. They didn't have a small or a medium. It was an extra small or a large and extra large. So I picked up the large and I really like the way it fits. I think this with like some sweatpants would be cute, or even dressed up with some heels and jeans. It looks really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the rest of the jackets on, but I just wanted to show you guys this shirt as well. Okay, so the next jacket I picked up was this one. I do own this in a like camel color, and I love it a lot. So I picked it up in this cream color. This one does not have an original price, but it is in a size small, and it was $29.99. For some reason, the price is missing from the top. But I absolutely love this. I know I'm gonna get use out of it because I wear the other one a lot. And I love the faux fur on it. I think it's so pretty, and the kind of like tortoisey buttons is a really nice detail as well. So absolutely love this. And yeah. The next one I picked up was this brown faux fur, like it's almost like a bomber, I think. I did rip the tag off because this is the one I wore to go back to H&M today. But it was $59.99 and I got it for $24.99. And I got this in an extra small. I will say this runs pretty oversized. But it's so nice. And the inside of this is lined. It's just with like fabric, nothing special. The outside is just, it's so soft. And then it does have this kind of like leather-ish detailing, like faux leather. I'm sure it's like man-made leather. But yeah, I just thought this was so nice. It's so warm. You can wear it either all the way to the top, which is really, really cool and chic, or you can kind of just leave it down. I did think it was a little bit long, so I did, when I wore it earlier, tucked it in on the side, and it kind of just gave it a little bit more structure. But I just think this is so nice. And I'll throw this accessory in. I did pick this up from H&M as well. I believe it was like $6.99. I can't remember what the original price was, but I just thought this was just so pretty. So catch me in all the faux fur in the next, like, for the next 2 months. But yeah. Okay. So the next jacket is identical to the chocolate one that I had. But I really like the color of this one as well. It was $59.99, extra small. Got it for $24.99. This one seems to feel much better than the other one though. The other one I showed you guys up close that it was not finished inside almost. It feels like it was half done. Like there's no lining. But this one has lining, which is so weird. So I'm not sure if like somebody ripped it out of that. I might have to take a look at that again. But I just noticed that now. So this is what this one looks like. And I think it's stunning. It just looks so expensive. And it fits so nice. Yeah, I'm just impressed with the quality. And yeah, not much to say other than I love it. And it has pockets, so yay. Okay, so these are some of my favorites now. Like I said, these are such good prices. I could not believe it. I don't even think you can find a coat that looks this nice on Shein for the price. So I did find this one today. This one was originally $59.99. It was on clearance for $29.99, and it was the only one, so all they have is a size small. Ugh, I'm obsessed. Like, just look at this. It's so pretty, and it has these little, like, eyelet for buttons, like, or you can just leave the bottom open. This is stunning. It is so soft. Like, look at the texture on that. But yeah, even the cashier was like, I absolutely love this jacket. And she asked if there were any more, but I told her this was the only one. And I didn't see this a couple days ago, so I'm thinking it was probably a return. But I'm so happy. And I just love the way that it kind of looks light and has like little hints of darker fur in the middle. I think it's beautiful. And it feels like it's way more than $29.99. So, all right. So this was also the other one I found today. And this one was originally $59.99, was on sale for $24.99, and this is in an extra small. And this one is really nice because it looks like it's tailored. It cinches in so beautifully. And you can kind of see it. It like makes you look really snatched. I don't, oh, it does have pockets, okay. Yeah. So this one's just so pretty. Again, I mean, this is nice if you go out to like a dinner, if you just want to wear faux fur, while you're grocery shopping. I feel like this is so nice. I just went to a wedding the other day, and I feel like this is a jacket I would have worn if I had like a shorter dress, but I did buy a really long dress, and I purchased a really long coat to go with it. It does have some kind of like leather trimming on the inside. Again, I don't think it's real leather. And then it has fabric that it's lined with. But this is just so pretty. So, yeah. All right, let's get into the last two from H&M. And then I'll show you the one that I'm most excited for in this haul. Okay, so there's actually 3, including this one. So this is the other one. This is gorgeous. And you guys, you have to go into H&M because they don't have them on sale on their website. So I actually went online for the last coat I'm going to show you. I will tell you how much it is, and it is the same price online because I looked. For some reason in the store it was marked down, and I'm not mad about it. I think that is probably the best purchase I've made in a long, long time, and I got it for such a steal. This one though I thought was so pretty. The details on this are just gorgeous. Like, look at that gold finish. But this is just so pretty. And this one was originally $99, and I got it for $34.99. And this was in an extra small. And I think this might run like a little bit big because an extra small still seemed a little bit big. But the clasps are what close it, so you will have to dress warm underneath. There is no zipper or anything like that. But I just think this is stunning. Like, look at that. Ah. And it is so soft. Like, that's what I'm saying. The materials on these are just impeccable. But yeah, I think this with some jeans and heels or some boots, dress pants, like this is so nice on top of a dress with a skirt. It's just, oh, I'm so excited to wear this. All right, the next one from H&M is this one. And I do own a black short fur coat, but it has like a clasp, like an eyelet that you kind of just hook on top, and that's it. It's almost like it flares out, and it's not one that I really gravitate towards much because of that. So I really like this one because the size and fit is perfect, and it has buttons to actually serve a purpose and keep me warm. Here it is, all buttoned up. So pretty. And again, like you can just see that. It doesn't feel like cheap either. Like there are some faux furs that you can get that just feel cheap and like rough. These are just so soft and silky. So I really, when I shop, go for fabrics and textures and like the feeling of things more than anything else. But I just think this is so pretty. It has pockets also, which my other one does not. And let's get into the price because I forgot how much this was. So this one was originally $49.99. I got it for $24.99, and it was in a size extra small. And then this is the last one from H&M, and this is my most favorite one from this entire haul. So it is this long fur coat. And I have been wanting one of these, and they're still around like $60, $70, $80, sometimes even $100. You guys, this one was $99. I paid $24.99 for it. And it was the only one. It was like, it was meant for me because it's in an extra small, and she is gorgeous. like, look at this. And it does have these little, like, I think it might just be one clasp button, like a snap. Oh, there's two. Okay, one more. Yeah, so these two, I mean, you can pop that up. Ah, it has pockets. It is a great length. And even with like the chocolate brown shoes. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to wear this. Like, take me somewhere. If not, I'm gonna wear this grocery shopping or something. It's just stunning, and the color is so pretty. I think it comes up more reddish on camera, but it is more of a brown with like darker chocolate brown. But the brown in this is not as red as it is appearing on camera. I will say that. So it is a little bit darker in person. But I just think it's so pretty. And like I said, I mean, let's tuck the hair in just to see. I love me like a good hair tucked in. Oh, you guys, I'm obsessed. So yeah, and there's the back of this one. But I cannot believe how good of a deal I got on this jacket. So this is my favorite one so far. All right, I have three more jackets, I believe. These ones are going to be from a store called Francesca's. They were having a great deal, and I just picked up some cutesy, like, little jackets that I can kind of throw on with some jeans. But, God. Yeah, let's get into those. Okay, so I did take the tag off of this one because I have already worn it, but I know that all of their jackets, I believe on like January 2nd or 3rd, were $20. So I picked this one up because I don't own a burgundy jacket, and I thought this was so cute with these little bow details. So you basically just tie these strings up into a bow, and it's so cute. There's two of them. So this is the jacket. It does have pockets. I have a receipt. Oh, is this my receipt then? Oh no, it's for Old Navy. So this is the first one, and again, I thought this was so cute. It is pretty warm. I will say though, I haven't worn it like outdoors for long, but I have worn it to run a couple errands, and it's been pretty warm. So I can't really complain. I like the collar also. So really functional. You can pop it up to keep the back warm. You can wear it down, and yeah. But I thought, again, these details were just really cute, and I love the color. Okay, this is jacket number 2. And again, their jackets were $20. Yeah, $20. I was about to say $24.99 because I'm so used to all the other stuff from H&M being that price. But they were all $20. So this was the other one I got. I thought this was so cute. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I thought it was kind of neutral, so I could wear this. They did have some other styles that were a little bit louder in terms of like color and pattern, but this one I kind of just gravitated towards because, again, I like the neutrals. I like that it had pockets. It had this really cute corduroy with these really pretty buttons, and then all the flowers. And they did have one that I was on the fence about. It had like one of those like pilgrim collars, and there was something about it that was really cute, but the more I like stared at it, I just wasn't loving it, and I couldn't justify buying something that I wasn't like crazy about because I feel I would never wear it. So I decided to pick this one up instead, but I like it. I think it's nice. Okay, so the next one I got was this suede like cropped jacket. So I will say I picked this one up before I picked up the other ones from H&M. If I had purchased the ones from H&M first, I probably would not have gotten this, but I also did not pick anything up in this color, so I thought it was kind of cute to just keep. I still might think about returning it, but I'm leaning more towards just keeping it because, again, I don't have anything in this color. And I also just like these cute little like shoulder details. It was a little bit long on the arms, and this one is so staticky, my God. I did get this in a size small, and I hate hearing all the static. So this was the jacket, and I think it's really cute. Like I said, it is more of like a cropped one. I felt like the other ones were a little bit longer, and I do like the little shoulder details. It doesn't have padding, but the way it's stitched just makes it look really nice. So yeah, I picked that up. It has these cute little like details of pockets. They're not actual functioning pockets, and this does not have any pockets. I did have to cup the sleeves because they were a little bit big, well, long, but I thought it was really cute. So yeah, and this one was also 20. Okay, so I did pick up this like polo sweater top, I guess. I like that it had like the collar on it. It feels really nice. This wasn't a size small. It was originally $29.99 and I got it for $14.99. And the color's like a cream. So again, if you guys want, I can try these on in a separate video, but I'm not gonna try the actual tops on in this video. But yeah, that was number one. The second one I picked up was this one from H&M. I thought this was so cute. So it is just like a cardigan, and it has this faux furred collar. It is detachable, so you could wash the sweater. Yeah, so you can wash the sweater and not like ruin the fur. And then it has this really cute detail that you can like tie into a bow up here. But I thought this was so stunning. It did come in a cream color as well, but I just picked up the gray because I feel like I'd get more use out of it, and if my makeup rubs on it, like you won't really see it as much as you would on a cream colored one. But love this. I cannot wait to wear it. I think it'll just be super cute. It was $39.99. I got it for $19.99, and this was in a size small. The next one I picked up was this green cardigan. It was $24.99. I got it for $6.99 in a size small. And I do own something like this from Old Navy, but I like that this one was a little bit more cropped, and I feel like it's a brighter green. I'm just thinking it'll be cute for like St. Patrick's Day bar crawl or something, or just like something to throw on top of like a t-shirt. I just think it's really cute, so I couldn't pass it up. And yeah, I like the color. So that's this one. All right, the next one I picked up was this black like sweatshirt with the faux fur collar. This one is not detachable, and this is straight up like a sweatshirt fabric, but I thought it was so cute. Sometimes you do want to dress kind of bummy, I guess, or comfy with like sweats, and I just think this will give it a nice like elevated look. So I really liked that. And this was in an extra small, priced at $29.99, and I got it for $19.99. I think it was a little bit steep. I probably would not have picked it up at this price if it wasn't for the fact that this was like the last one in the size that fit me pretty nice. I think the only other one they had was like an extra large, and I tried it on. It was massive, so I wanted to get it before it was sold out. But yeah. All right, we're almost done with this haul, I promise. So the next item I picked up was this turtleneck, like oversized turtleneck. I did get this quite a few sizes up. I got it in a medium. It was originally $49.99. I got it for $17.99, and it fit really nice, and I just really liked it because of this detail in the back. It has like an actual functioning button. So one, it's easy to slip on without getting your makeup all over it, and two, if you wanted to just unbutton it and let it kind of hang flat in the back, it would just fold over really nicely and be really pretty. So I did love this one. It fit really nice even standing up. it kind of covered me like my chin. So I thought it just looked really chic, but absolutely love this one. Right, the last, actually, no, I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, the next item we picked up was this skirt. It was a little bit big. I wish I would have gotten extra small, but they did not have it. The small was just a tad bit loose, so I'm hoping it doesn't stretch out when I wash it, but it was $29.99. I got it for $12.99, and it's in a size small, and I really just liked it because the material is very thick, and I think this is perfect for the weather right now, and it is an asymmetrical skirt, like an A-frame skirt. So I think it's just stunning, and I love the color. It's almost like a gray, like brown, a taupey color. I just saw some loose threads that I'm gonna have to cut off, but yeah, I love this. And I think with like some brown boots, it's gonna be really pretty. So yeah. So the next item I picked up was this white blazer. I absolutely love this because I don't own any short sleeve blazers, not to mention any white blazers. So I thought this was really, really pretty, and it was pretty reasonably priced. It was originally $44.99 in a size extra small, and I got it for $19.99. And it does have these built-in shoulder pads, but they were not like too extreme, I guess. It fit really nice, and it almost looked pretty tailored. So I'm obsessed with this. I think even in the summer, it's gonna be really cute to wear to the office. So yeah, super excited about that. The next item I picked up was this, I guess, I don't even know, bolero? Maybe just like a top, I don't know. I'm usually not a fan of sequins. I think they're super uncomfortable and really itchy, but I tried this on, it was really nice. It didn't feel bad, and I love that it was lined inside, so I'm not getting any of the itchiness like poking through, but I thought this would be really cute to dress up a very basic outfit. Like I thought maybe wearing a tank top underneath and throwing this on top with some dress slacks and heels would be really, really cute for like a dinner or maybe even like a wedding. If you want to just throw something on top, sorry. Even for a wedding, if you want to throw something on top, this would just be a really nice piece. It is a little bit big. I wish that it was, again, it came in a smaller size, but when you shop on clearance, you deal with what you can get your hands on. So this isn't a size medium. It was $29.99 and I got it for $12.99. But it didn't look very big. It just looked like it was meant to be something to wear on top. Which it is on top of something else, so I like that. The next item was this dress from H&M. I love the chocolate brown. I don't know why I'm in a chocolate brown phase right now. And I love that this was like a halter dress, and it had some really cute ruching in like the tummy area, which I thought was really nice. And this dropped, like scooped back neck. So I love this. I tried it on. It was really cute. I couldn't debate between the extra small and the small, and I ended up just getting the small, but it did fit a little bit like bigger and like a little bit weird. So I'm hoping that I can kind of try it on and see what I can do in terms of maybe like adding a belt or wearing something on top of it that will kind of take away from that awkwardness. But the other one just felt way too perfectly fit that if I eat or something, I know I'm going to feel bloated and not be comfortable anymore. So this one was original priced at $19.99, and again, I got it in a size small, but really cute. The last few clothing items I picked up were from Francesca's, I believe, and they're just some tops. So I picked up, oh, actually, I have two more bottoms that I forgot about. So I picked up this chocolate brown ruffly top. Thought it was really, really cute, and yeah, it just fit really nice. I think in the summer it'll be really nice because it does just have like these little ties, and it's pretty transparent or just like open in between those ties. So I think this will be really cute for summer or spring. But I believe their tops were all $10 when I went in, so I grabbed those two. Oh, actually, one of these is the dress. Okay, let's finish with the tops first then. The second one I got was this one. Oh boy. How do we do this? Y'all, I'm struggling. All right, so this was the other one. I thought this was really cute. And it's in this burgundy, which I don't have. Actually, it's kind of like a fuchsia. It's more of like a pinky red. But I love the scooped neck. I love the ruffles, and then it has this really cute detail in the back where it just ties. And it has like almost a peekaboo hole. And it is like a little peplum-y, but I thought this was really cute to either wear for like Valentine's Day or just in the summer. But again, $10. I got this chocolate brown dress. I believe this one was $15. It's a wraparound dress. And it has like this really pretty brown satin, like floral design. But I thought this was super pretty, and I cannot wait to wear this. I feel like this would still be good in the colder months with some really tall boots. But even if I don't, and I want to use it in the summer, I think it's still perfect for like an evening going out look. And then these items I picked up as well. It was this really cute pink skirt. It's like a baby pink skirt. I thought this was so adorable. I'm usually not a pink girl, but I tried it on and it fit amazing. And they're shorts, so you really can't beat that. But I thought this was really, really pretty. And I got a necklace that I feel would go really nicely with these. And then I picked up these pink pants as well. And they fit so nice, which I was really surprised at. I thought they were not going to fit me. And they were perfect. These were also in an extra small for $15. And again, I don't own anything pink, so I feel like this would be good just for the springier, warmer months. And then I'll show you the necklace that I bought kind of to pair with that. I've been eyeballing a necklace like this for quite some time now, from like a boutique, and it was just really, really expensive. I want to say it was like $150 to $200. And when I saw this kind of dupe-ish one at Francesca's, I picked it up because the necklaces were 2 for $10. So this was $5. And I think with like a white t-shirt, this would just be really, really pretty. And then the one to go with it, there wasn't much of a great selection on their clearance for the 2 for $10. So I picked up this one, and it kind of looks like costume jewelry. But I think this would even be nice to just wear with like a swimsuit in the summer. Or like it's something cute to just wear on like vacation. But I did pick that one up, and again, it was 2 for $10, so they were $5 a piece, and then I had $20 in rewards, so I paid I think it was like $22 for the skirt, the pants, and the 2 necklaces. So the last few items I picked up were just these belts from Old Navy, and then a hat, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But they had a lot of their belts on clearance. So this one was $4.99, and I don't have a big variety of belt selections, which is usually why I never wear belts. So I thought this was a perfect time to pick up a few. I love the gold hardware on this, and it's kind of just this brownish cognac color. So I thought this was nice. And then we have a black one, with silver hardware, which I thought was also just really nice. It's a black matte, and this one was $8.99. And then I picked up this one. I don't know if I actually like this, so I might have to try it on and see. This one was $9.99, which I think is still kind of a little steep for this, but it's this ropey kind of belt. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try it on and kind of play with it and see if it's worth me keeping, because I don't know. I felt like the other one for $4.99 was quite a deal, and it looks expensive. This one looks a little basic, and it was $10, so double. And then this one was $8.99, kind of similar to the first one, except for it's silver hardware, and it's not like a circle. But the color almost looks the same. I think it might be a little bit lighter, but yeah, I think I got quite a few colors there. And then The last and final item is this hat that I picked up from Old Navy. I just thought the colors were really cute, and this was $4.49, and it's super soft. So I just thought I would get some good use out of this. Hopefully it looks just as cute as I'm picturing it to be in my mind. Oh, with one of my new jackets. Yeah. But I'm a hat girly. I love wearing hats, especially, like I said, I live in downtown Chicago, like the city. So it gets very cold. So I thought this was perfect, but couldn't beat it for the price. I think they had all their hats also on sale. I like the colors in this. But that concludes today's video. Let me know down below which jacket was your favorite. I have too many, but honestly, I think it's that long brown one. Simply for the fact that I got such a great deal on it, and yeah, it's so pretty. So, yeah, let me know down below which jacket was your favorite or which item was your favorite from this haul. Again, we are starting a new year, so I know I've said this in a couple of videos previously, but I'm going to stay consistent this year. This is my goal. This is my New Year's resolution, and it's to make sure that I post at least one video a week. I'm going to try to do more, but one video is what I'm going to aim for at least a week. Other than that, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell. It'll let you know every time I post a new video. Otherwise, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, yeah, Lemonade if you have that. I believe all of my handles are the same, so they're at Vic in the City. But I'll leave them down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.